Hey there guys, welcome to Dino's Vault and welcome to my first ride review of the Vespa Notte 125. Special thanks to Motorplex Hyderabad for allowing me to review the scooter for you guys. So this is the all new Vespa Notte 125, wherein the word Notte means night in Italian, hence the all black treatment. Now Vespa classifies as a lifestyle scooter which comes across as a style icon and a fashion statement, oozing the authentic retro look from the 70s while also including the modern tech like a monocoque chassis and aircraft derived suspension to qualify as a force to reckon with in a day and age where scooters are dominating the sales charts here in our nation. So what makes the Vespa Notte really special is its lucrative price tag. This is the most affordable Vespa scooter that you can buy in the world as we know it, with an introductory price of just Rs 69,409 ex-showroom Hyderabad. The Vespa Notte is cheaper than the likes of the Suzuki Bergman Street 125, but it still remains expensive compared to the newbies in the segment like the N-Torque 125 and the Honda Grazia 125. But a positive way to look at it is that the Notte is cheaper than the VXL 125 by nearly 15,000 rupees, which means your dream of owning a Vespa just became more affordable and now falls within the reach of a layman, which is a great thing. But this does come at a cost, which means the Notte doesn't get a front disc like the VXL 125. The VXL gets tubeless tires, whereas the Notte gets tube tires. Even the premium looking 5-spoke alloy wheels are replaced with 3-spoke alloy wheels for the Notte, and we get 10-inch wheels at both ends for the Notte as opposed to the front 11-inch and rear 10-inch wheels for the VXL 125. The Notte also loses out on the digital odometer fuel gauge display which the VXL gets, but honestly I personally prefer the analog setup more on this retro classic beauty. We still do get the digital clock on the Notte, which looks good. Also, the Vespa Notte is one of the coolest looking scooters now in the entire scooter segment because of the all black treatment that it gets. The panels, the body, the alloys, even the mirrors are painted in black, and serving as the perfect contrast to this is the chrome heat shield given for the exhaust that enhances the scooter's overall premium feel. I also like the way the engine compartment gets the chrome treatment with the Vespa branding being engraved in it. The design is an ageless, immortal design that would hold good even 5 years down the line, which is why we see the scooter enjoying a cult following worldwide. I don't know how many of you noticed, but we even see Deadpool using a Vespa scooter in the famous convoy chase sequence where he's chasing Cable. I also like the clever touches included all around with a retractable hook that comes integrated into the seat. The underseat storage is also extremely satisfactory in that it can swallow a decent sized open face helmet, which gets a big thumbs up from my side. We get a concealed storage compartment up front that would always come in handy as well. Also, the signature stripes on the floorboard look classy. Though the front panels are not carved out to offer extra legroom, I think it holds good for average height riders here in our nation. The Notte badging looks stylish and neatly laid out. The tail lamp along with the clearance indicators looks superb. The front looks a lot more modern now thanks to the all black theme adopted for the scooter. Dressed in black, the scooter looks super dope, which is why I feel even the Batman might be interested in picking one for himself. Now talking about the engine, powering the Notte is the same 3-valve 125cc engine that puts out a max power of 10.06 PS at 7,500 RPM and a max torque of 10.6 Newton meters at 6,000 RPM. This makes the Notte 125 the most powerful 125cc scooter in our market by offering best-in-class power and torque. Taking the scooter out for a spin, the monocoque chassis lends the scooter amazing stability and handling characteristics, but all of this holds up good up to speeds of around 80 to 85 km per hour, post which the puny little 10-inch wheels start feeling a little wobbly and they don't give you the confidence to push the scooter further. The seating ergonomics are good. The seat is reasonably well cushioned to offer decent comfort. The suspension again is another major plus. Up front we have the aircraft derived single sidearm suspension that lends the scooter a superb front end feel. At the back we get a dual effect hydraulic shock absorber that holds up well up to speeds of around 80 to 85 km per hour. Flickability and maneuverability is very impressive, with the scooter offering great balance and complete control thanks to the link spring mechanism between the engine and the frame. The initial pickup is not as good as that of the N-Torque, but the power delivery is nice and smooth and linear throughout. Braking wise, we don't get a front disc, but still the braking performance is quite good so long as you apply the brakes in a progressive manner rather than slamming them on really hard, because that results in the wheels locking up. Overall, the braking is quite decent in my opinion. Now looking at the negatives of this scooter, first thing is the pricing, because the Notte, despite the price slash, is still more expensive than the likes of the Axis 125, the TVS Ntorq and the Honda Grazia, which are ruling the segment currently. Secondly, we don't get a front disc, which other options in the segment are currently offering. Thirdly, we only get 10-inch wheels at both ends for the Notte. Now this becomes a major minus point for the scooter because the engine and chassis are really good, but the tires don't support them well. 12-inch wheels would do wonders to the kind of handling that this scooter has on offer. Fourthly, we don't get tubeless tires with the Notte. I know cost cutting had to be done in some areas, but nowadays tubeless tires have kind of become a standard fitment with every scooter, so that's kind of a downer. Point number 5 is about the space available on the seat. Yes, this scooter is more about making a style statement, and as such, the trade-off that you should be willing to make is not having as much room for the rider and the pillion as much as we get with other scooters in this segment. So despite all these negatives, should you buy the Notte? Well, I would say yes, because the Vespa brand has never been about value for money. It's always been a premium offering right from the beginning, and it's more of a fashion fiesta that still enjoys a huge cult following around the world. It's like the iPhone among the scooters, because though we have various Android phones in the market that offer better specs and better performance, the iPhone has its own charm and exclusivity that always sets it apart. So the Notte, in my opinion, is the best option that you have now if you've always dreamt of owning a Vespa, but the pricing was the only thing that was holding you back. Otherwise, if you're looking for the best bang for the buck scooter, then TVS Ntorq would be my recommendation for you. If you want my signature style comparo of the Ntorq versus the Vespa Notte, please do mention in the comment section below and I'll get it done for you guys when time permits. Well, I guess this wraps up my review of the all new Vespa Notte 125. I just hope you found this video useful. If you did, please do leave a like and do subscribe to my channel. Until next time, this is Dino saying ciao, take care, God bless and ride safe.